This video is a guide for those using phones for digital illustration. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the application like I did, like so. Then you go to the plus sign. Probably here is going to be empty for you. Click on the plus sign at the bottom left hand side. When you see illustration, you can resize your canvas. Resize your canvas here. You can use these dimensions. Use these dimensions. Okay. Then you click on OK. Once you click on OK, it's going to take you to the canvas. So this white space you see here is your canvas. You can use your two fingers. You zoom in and zoom out. You zoom in and zoom out. So this is it. Okay. So the next thing you do is let's go to the main toolbar at the bottom. At the bottom here, you're going to see some icons. We call them the main toolbar. So this main toolbar has different icons. We need to understand the roles of all the different icons so we can better use the app. So the first one is we have the pen and the eraser. So you can always interchange between the pen and the eraser from here. So if I use this pen to draw, I click here, I'll get eraser to wipe it off. Okay, so that is that about that. The next thing we are going to get here is the properties. The properties has some basic tools that you need for designing. So the first one is the transform tool. The next one, lasso, a brush, smudge, spatial vector, frame divider, eyedropper for color picking, text to engrave your name or something on your sketch, bucket, blur, eraser, filter, and magic wand for selecting. So if you want to know more about all these tools here, you can watch the video on introduction to IbisPaint on tablets. Right now, this is introduction to IbisPaint on phone. So it was very explicit on that video. I'm going to put the link of the video in the description box. So the next thing you're going to get here is the pens, the different pen. So right here, the different brush, sorry, not pen, we call it brush. So if you like a particular brush and you want to ensure that you have access to it easily, you can click on this plus sign at the side left. Then it's going to save this brush as a custom brush for you. Once you click on it, you take OK, your brush has been saved as a custom brush. So this gives you easy access. So the different brush you have here, once you get into your app, you can try using them. This brush could be used to design your clothes or your fabric or whatever it is that you want to draw. So make use of this brush, make use of the different tools that are there, so that you'll be able to take advantage of this sketching tutorial. So the next thing we are going to look at is this square at the bottom. This is for color. This is for color. So you can select your color, and once you select any color from here, the square box here is going to change appropriately to the selected color. So look at it now, it has changed. If you click on blue, it's going to change to blue. You can use blue. If you click on red, it's going to change to red, and you can use red. So the next thing we are going to look at is this arrow. This arrow, if you click on it, it will give you a full screen effect. So you click on it to take off everything on the screen that might prevent you doing drawing. So the next tool we are going to look at is the layer. So on that layer, you'll notice that you could do so many things here. You can create a new layer by clicking the plus sign at the left side. You can import an image here. Here they say add special layer. We are going to get to that in future. So let's say we add a layer. So we could choose to name this layer our skin. So you click on the three dots at the right hand side, take rename our skin. Then let's say you want to change the position of this layer. You come to the three dot at the side, you take it up, so the layer is now up. And each time you see this blue shade on the layer, that means it's the active layer. And the layers are actually used to help you organize your work and also ensure that your work is divisible. So always divide every part of your work into layers. You will see it as we proceed with this course. So the next thing we are going to look at is how to delete a layer. Once you click on the layer you want to delete, you'll see the blue highlight. Then you take delete. You delete here. So we are left now with just one layer. So as you can see, that is that for now. So let's go to the next tool. We have the top right buttons. These top right buttons. Okay. So what we need to understand now is the rules of these top right buttons. This one is a quick setting. It helps to partition your work into group depending on the kind of design you're doing. For fashion, at the moment, we might not use it. So the next thing is we have the select tool. So we are going to use this select area tool together with magic wand to select an area and do certain changes. You could cut, you could copy, you could paste, expand, color, and select opacity and all of this. So we are going to look into that in future. We also have the stabilizer tool. So this tool is used to give you smooth effects to your drawings. So sometimes when you draw, your lines are not straight, but if you use stabilizer, it helps you make your lines straight. The next thing we are going to look at is the ruler. This ruler, the first one, the symmetric ruler, the mirror ruler, it helps you to draw one thing two times. Let's try it on a new layer. Close. Okay, so you can notice that you can actually close a layer like as you click on this eye at the bottom. Here. You close the layer. Whatever was on the layer will not be visible. So now let's use a mirror ruler. So this is a mirror ruler. If you write something, it's going to reflect on the other side. If you draw this, it will reflect on the other side. You write this, it will reflect on the other side. So these are other rulers. They give you plenty more partitions, so you can write many more things, you see. And they keep reflecting on the other side like a flower. Okay. So we have some other tools. We'll look into them as we continue this program. And lastly, we have this image icon, material tools. That's how they call it. It helps to give you objects and the background for your work if you might want to use them. So for now, that is that about that. If you want to save your work, you're simply going to click on the back, this button here. When you click on it, you'll see save image. Click on save image, then you choose OK. You can also click back to my gallery. Once you click back to my gallery, this project has been saved for you to continue later. So you can always continue with the project later. Back to my gallery. So that is that about that. So to work on a previously saved project, you have to open your app. You open your app, you click on my gallery, then you select the project. Let's say this is what you want to work on. You click on okay, you click on it. Once you click on it, you need to click on edit, on this edit edit button at the bottom right hand side. Once you click on it, it will take you to get started with editing the project, like so. Okay, that is that about that. Basically, the difference between the mobile version and the tab version, it's not really that serious. You get, it's not that much. So basically, for the tab version, this place where we have this pen, this brush icon on the tab is displayed on the screen. On the left hand side of the screen is just displayed there. So as a result, we do not have this brush at this bottom with the tab version. But because the phone screen is small, that is why it was designed to be at the bottom here. So at any point you need any property here, you can click on this pen, then it's not going to show the properties. And it's basically that. So every feature we have in this property has been explained in the tab version in details, like in more detail. So if you want to get those depths and details, you can watch the tab version, then blend with this version in order to understand better how to use your phone. Okay guys, thank you.